Baby, tú me encantas, encantas. Yo no sé cómo explicar, solo sé que me encantas, encantas.
Lori Page, missing the 3rd of June 23.
Greetings, I'm Legacy Moon, and this is True Crimes, Mysteries, and Documentaries. If you are here for the first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you. And if you're not subscribed and you're thinking about it, hang on out in the bushes. I'm sure you'll be back.
How can a 12-year-old little girl just disappear and nobody knows anything? Not only that, this little girl goes missing June 3. Let's see, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. And nothing is being done. Why? Where is this beautiful 12-year-old girl, Lori Page, out of Tallahassee, Florida? Got a lot of questions about this investigation. But most important, where is she? Is she dead or alive? Who has her? What's been done to her? Has she been sex trafficked? Is she being hidden? Is she even alive? Let me give you the tip line right off the top. 850-574-TIPS. 850-574-8477. We really need your help. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us here at Crime Stories and on Sirius XM 111. This is how the whole thing starts. Take a listen to Lieutenant Laura Varble.
She was reported missing to us on June 3rd by her father with very limited information. So Dad works overnight. He works in our correctional facilities. So he left late the night before, returned the next day after his shift, and she was gone. And this was not abnormal. That was their regular pattern.
Okay, let me clarify what Lieutenant Varble is saying. After I started investigating this case, I learned when she says that's not abnormal, she doesn't mean that the girl is gone is not abnormal. What was not abnormal is the dad works a night shift. Mom's out of the picture. Dad has the 12-year-old girl. Everything's going along fine. He works a night shift, and then he comes home, and she's there. This is a responsible dad who works within the correctional facility, I believe at a prison, and holds down a regular job and is taking care of his 12-year-old little girl. With me, an all-star panel. But first, I want to go to a special guest who has emerged as an unlikely hero in this scenario. Margie Summers, paraprofessional at Griffin Middle School, very close with the little girl, Lori Page, who was missing, just 12 years old.
I'd like to start by answering Nancy Grace's question. Why isn't anyone searching for Lori Page? Well, Nancy, I can tell you why. She's young and she's black. And this is the most underserved population. I won't just say black people, I'll just say black and brown and indigenous people are the most not looked for people when they do disappear. The police like to charge it to them being a runaway or on drugs, just all of the things before they even look into it. So just in case anyone didn't catch it, when Nancy Grace was mentioning that the father worked at night, this was a responsible father-daughter dynamic. You know, he went to work for Department of Corrections. She was home every night. There were people nearby that she could go to or call if anything did come up. And so this was like a regular routine for them. No one is really looking for her until now. I mean, once Nancy Grace broke this, I think the police have doubled down. But still, I find nothing on her. I went to Google, nothing. The FBI missing and endangered individuals flyer that's up, and a couple of people played this on their stations, their news stations. Mind you, this is February. She went missing in June of 2023. In addition to Nancy Grace being concerned and looking for her, there is a teacher at her school, a paraprofessional rather, and that school was Griffin Middle School, and she's posted on her Facebook page. I didn't want to include it because it's her personal Facebook page, and I found another lady who has some kind of organization where they go door to door looking. She has put it on her Facebook, but keep in mind, this was after Nancy Grace reported this, that people are actually looking for her, except for the, no, the paraprofessional, yeah, she started posting in February. So, yeah, there you have it. Those are the only people looking for her. There's not even much, and of course, I'm sure her father. There's nothing out here to let people know that she's missing. Now, I did find a lot of TikToks, and I do think when people are missing, social media should become involved, but it shouldn't be social media who brings this to the forefront like this. It should be the police. It should be their works. And from what I can see, there are no works. So, I think I might leave you with a few TikToks. I'm not sure about that. So, if you see some TikToks after this, then yeah, that's it. If not, I will have her I don't want to, I just keep wanting to say wanted poster, and that's not what I'm searching for, but you'll find her missing poster at the end. And she is a 12-year-old black female. She has locks in her hair, and she is 5 feet tall and 120 pounds.
Background is Lori went to go live with her father about a year prior to her disappearance. Now, there was not nothing going on. Lori just told her mother that she decided that she wanted to live with her father for a little while. And Lori's mother was like, okay, she feels like she's 12 years old. She's old enough to make the decision if she wants to live with her mother or her father. Now, Lori's mother went live a few days ago, and she detailed a situation that took place not long before Lori went missing this time. Now, she says that an incident happened where she got a phone call saying that Lori was missing. Now, Lori did turn up to school the next day after she went missing, and she didn't have shoes on. Police told her mother that her father went and got her from school, took Lori home, and that was it. But Lori's mother was not okay with this whole explanation. She wanted to know where her daughter was, what happened, and what is going on. So Lori's mother took a 500-mile drive all the way to where Lori was in Tallahassee in order to talk to Lori. Now, when she went to the home where Lori shared with her father, she's saying that the father met her with an argument. And this is the details of that night of what actually happened.
And then the story that they told, I said, well, where was she? The story that I was told by her father and by TPD was that she went to school the next day, which sounds like Lori. Lori loves school. Lori's always loved school. Lori has had perfect attendance for ever. And on the very few occasions where she does not feel well and she says she don't want to go to school, I don't make her go because that's not like her, right? She really must be feeling well. We're going to the doctor. At that point, if Lori doesn't want to go to school, we're going to the doctor. So she went to school, and the story that I'm told is that she didn't have on any shoes. Now, as a teacher, as someone who has taught, I have taught in public school, if a child comes in and doesn't have on any shoes, and I know was missing, I have questions. And so what they told me was that the dad picked her up from school and they went home. Like that, I just would like to speak to Lori. I just want to speak to Lori. And Lori comes, me and Lori have the conversation. Her dad is present. We had the conversation. She expressed that she had some very big feelings. She expressed her frustrations with me. She aired out her grievances. Yes, I did peacefully go and check on my child. I looked for TPD to help with that, and they didn't. They left. And so because he was upset with me, he called the cops on me for showing up at his house. I knocked on the door. I did not kick his door in. I was not confrontational with him. We don't have to talk. Like I said, I was assaulted. I don't have a lot to say to you. So, but now she feels like I don't care about her and that I abandoned her because you won't answer the phone. Bit of experience was the last time that I saw my child. She didn't run away that night. It was like a week or two later. But after Lori had went back inside, her daddy closed the door. And now that my child's not present, now you want to argue.
Now, like I said before, that was a previous incident that took place, but we now know that Lori is missing again. Now, I have to go ahead and point out that for 8 months, Tallahassee police have dropped the ball. For some reason, they thought that Lori's had her or knew where she was, but just like Lori's mother said, I have no idea where my child is. I even went to her dad's house when that incident took place the first time looking for her. Why would I be hiding my child out when I literally give my child the opportunity to say where she wants to live?
14 detectives would come on and make a plea for her. It's been 8 months since this child disappeared. Why did you, Margie Summers, have to form the search committee? Why did you have to go out looking for her? Tell me about that.
Because other little girls, there's press conferences, there's rallies, there's news cameras, there's all kinds of attention. And my student, someone I cared about, was getting none. That's not fair. It's not right.
A DAMN thing. No pressers, no big searches, no guys and women on horseback, no canines, nothing.
Nothing.
No.